Guys, after a couple days for both of you, how do you reflect, and what do you guys feel like you were able to accomplish this year?
I think in the short time, I think a lot of guys took steps forward. I think our young guys especially, and I think we came together more and more as a team throughout the season, and we finished the season strong and came together well, and we put up a good fight in the playoffs. And it's we're not satisfied for sure, but I think it's definitely for me, I think it's a learning experience and just a year of experience for all of us to carry with us, and kind of bottle up that feeling of not winning and just losing. You bottle it up and you carry that motivation with you in your summer programs and just thinking about the next season and when we're getting ready to come back and get back to work.
Yeah, I think obviously seasons are long. Obviously, past couple years we have had 82 game season, and lots of ups and downs. Obviously, a lot of injuries. I thought we had a lot of guys step in at different times. I think that was one of the keys of our team is our depth, and not even the guys that we had up here, but some of the guys that came in from the AHL, and obviously that's huge when you know you have that depth. And obviously, they're playing really good hockey down there right now too. I believe they haven't lost yet in the playoffs. So, but from our team perspective, I think. I don't know. Like Binnington said, I thought we grew throughout the year. Had a really good start. Maybe some ups and downs a little bit throughout the season, which I think you're going to see through a lot of teams' seasons, and that's normal. And then had a really good finish, and I guess we're all obviously disappointed. I think we knew we had a really good team. We're really close, and obviously one bounce here, one bounce there could be the difference of still playing or not. And obviously we don't want to be here right now doing this media day. We wish we were still playing, obviously, but like I said, and I guess like Binner said, we continue to learn and get these experiences and just understand how hard it is to win, and it's very tough.
Jordan, how was your knee, and if you guys were still playing, could you be playing in this next series?
It's doing all right. Kind of tough to say. It's just going to take some time, and that's, I guess, something that since we're not playing it, we'll have time to get back to, fully healed. And I can't confirm or not if that would be the case.
What are your thoughts on the play, and could the collision have been avoided?
It's a physical sport, and I think it's playoff time, and he's going to go to the net hard, and it's. But I think he knows how to play hard, how to go to the net, and that's what it happens in this sport. So, for me, it is what it is, and I just have to kind of deal with it and yeah.
Do you feel like you're playing the best hockey of your career, and does that give you confidence moving forward?
I was feeling good for sure, and I think, after the season like this one, it was definitely interesting and a year of experience for me for sure. And I think, it kind of goes into when things aren't going your way and whatever you're doing, it's how you handle it. And I think we handled it pretty well here, and I really just tried to put the work in, and it kind of came to fruition towards the end, and it's unfortunate how it ended, but yeah, I think I gotta just keep working and carrying that with me. And definitely it was fun being back out there and being in the moments of just being at home in front of the atmosphere and the crowd and the playoffs, and you remember why you put that work in, and why you on those tough days you're going to push through it. And so I definitely had a couple of those moments.
Jordan, I think I know the answer, but just to confirm, the team said you would not need surgery. Is that still the case?
Yeah.
No surgery?
No.
Okay. And then secondly, you kind of just touched on it, but I wanted to ask you, had you not gotten back in and the playoffs end and Husso's still in that, You know, it had been a tough offseason. You come back in training camp. How much did that mean for you to be able to get back in there and play the way you did heading into the offseason?
Yeah, I think it definitely was nice to kind of, prove to myself and just to get back in there and feel good and get some victories. And towards the end of the year, we were playing very well and had a great point streak going. And I think we were just playing together as a team, and it was just fun to be a part of it again. And yeah.
Colton, I don't know if you're one that likes to assess your own play, but after what you dealt with last year, do you feel like you came back this year and were playing at a high level?
Yeah, I thought obviously last year was tough with everything that was going on, for sure. And even just kind of going into this year, I felt a lot better, which was good. I was still feeling really good. And I don't know, I thought for me personally was obviously a big step from the previous year, just based on everything that was going on. And so obviously happy to be where I'm at.
Colton, along those lines, to some, the defense was kind of a question mark entering this season. Do you feel like the defense as a group made strides?
For sure. Obviously, I thought we had a really good season back there. I thought as the season grew, too, we continued to get better. Or as the season went on, sorry. I was going to say as the season went on, we continued to grow, but I threw that in earlier. But, yeah, as the season went on, we got better. And obviously, we all chipped in a little bit on the offensive side, too. And defensively, just the help from our forwards, obviously our goaltenders. It's easy to talk about our decor, but it was everybody around us that really made it a lot easier for us. And we had the forwards kind of giving us a lot of back pressure and back checking for us and things like that, which makes it a lot easier for us to stay up in the play, make it harder for them to generate things. And but yeah, obviously throughout the year, I was definitely impressed and happy with how we grew and went.
Been asking all the players this that we've gotten today, but just for both you guys, are there one or two things as a team you'd like to see the group do better?
I don't know. I think obviously, I don't know. Maybe we touched on it earlier in the news conference. I mean, it's kind of easy to say, but obviously it's a long season. Just try to string together as many games as possible with a full 60 minutes. Just things like that. I mean, it's obviously hard when you're playing that much, and I don't know. I would say maybe string together a full 60 as much as possible and be most consistent, I guess. It's a tough one right off the top of that.
Yeah, I think in an 82-game season, it's I think starting right away and continuing to build from the first game of the year, playing together and understanding that it's not. Everyone is going to have a chance to. Everyone at a certain point is going to be the guy for a certain game, and understanding that it's going to be different all the time, and just continuing to work and want to contribute in any way you can as a team to keep building towards this time of year in playoffs. It really comes together, and I think we really started to do that towards the end of the year, and it was promising, and I think. The longer we could do that and the earlier we can start doing that, the better.
Jordan, what was the deal with the water bottle?
I went to get my knee checked out mid-game, and I was coming back to the rink. The game just ended. Walking down the hallway, couldn't find a recycling bin. On my way down the hallway, and right before I walked into the locker room, I see him kind of doing an interview there, smiling, laughing, and I'm there in a knee brace, limping down the hallway, and just felt like it was a God-given opportunity. I don't know, I could just stay silent and go in the room, or I could say something and, just have him look me in the eye and understand what's going on, something to think about, and I just... Yeah, through the water bottle, an empty water bottle. It landed like 2 feet from him, so it is what it is there. And but it is what it is. It's hockey, and it's a competitive game, so that's it.
I'm just wondering where your mindset is. Billy got a lot of started in the playoffs. Did you come to grips with their decision to start him? And then now, based on the way that you played, do you feel good about your standing with the team? You come back next year and kind of take over that role that you had?
Yeah, whatever happens, I think it always goes back to this, but it's just how you handle it and just keep trying to put yourself in the best position possible to be successful and contribute to the team. And, Billy had an outstanding season, and he's a great goaltender. And, if that it was working for the team, so absolutely, I got to just do what I can to be ready to get back in there if the team needs me whenever that is. And I feel I'm in a good spot, and I think it was a great learning experience of a season for me, and a good test of character. And I think just another year of just getting closer with the teammates, and we got a great core here, so I think. The guys were really supportive of me trying to find my way. And as a team, I think, I got just a lot of love in the locker room. So I think it definitely will carry with us forward, moving forward.
Jordan, how did you, when things weren't going good during the season, how did you get through the adversity? And also, you've been through adversity before in your career. Can adversity make you stronger as a person, as a player?
I believe so. I think that's kind of what makes life fun is having to overcome challenges. And I think in the end of the day, that's going to be what you're most proud of is moments like that. And, I'm proud with how I kind of handled it and how the team handled it with me. And, that's life,
Colton, was your back okay all year? Did you have any physical?
Yeah, felt pretty good all year long, obviously. Just little things here and there, but I think that's just like everybody, even just on a normal season, you get sore back, sore whatever. But nothing new with an 82-game season, and held up really well.
Jordan, you tried to get up and obviously continue after the play happened. Did you know right away, though, that something wasn't right?
Yeah, it was interesting. I've never left a game as a goaltender in my whole life, so it was something I was kind of proud of and tried to carry with me. And I just felt like something was off, and Ray was so comforting out there and was kind of just saying, you got to test it out before I leave you here. And it felt all right on my feet, and then when I went down to my knees, I realized I couldn't go, and
Colton, we don't know if Nick Leddy will be back or not, but what did you see in him, and how did he help the team?
Yeah, obviously true professional, very good hockey player. Just the way that he comes to the rink and just he changes the mood and kind of the morale of the team every time he shows up, and just kind of being around him. Obviously, he's won before, so having guys like that is huge. And just he got in as soon as he was here with the team. He fit in perfectly, and it just wasn't. It was just couldn't be happier to have him on the team, and he played really well for us. And obviously on the ice, we all saw he's just probably one of the smoothest skaters I've ever watched, and just fun to be able to watch a guy like that skate every single night and get the opportunity to play beside him. So obviously very fortunate to have brought him in, and definitely learned a lot from him as a person and as a player.
For both of you guys, I mean, David Perron going into contract year, you're not going to make those decisions, but his teammates, what has he meant to you guys, and how much would you guys love to see him back in a Blues uniform?
Yeah, obviously we love him. Very good teammate. Just one of those guys that brings a lot of energy, a lot of life, brings the guys together all the time. You definitely know when David's in the room, and it puts a smile on everyone's face. And that's the beauty of him off the ice, and on the ice, obviously, there's no secret of how good of a player he is. And I think even just since I've been here, he keeps getting better as he ages, which is crazy, and it's really cool to see. And I think for a lot of us, we might have to take some tips from him and how we continue to get better as we grow older. So, but yeah, he's obviously been here for a long time, meant a lot to this team and this organization, and hopefully he's in the Blue Note again.
Yeah, just to add on to that, I think he's just such a true warrior, and you know, come playoffs time, he's one of those guys you really love going out there and playing with and for, and yeah, I mean, he said a lot there, and just off the ice too, just got so much love for the guys. So.